Hello, third graders. Today we're going to talk a little bit about language arts. This is language arts for our guided reading block. We're going to review our run-on sentences. Now, we have talked about run-on sentences in the past, but we're going to review those quickly here. Let me show you first. You're going to want to take out this language arts workbook. Okay, this is Anders, but make sure you take out your workbook. And then you're going to open up to page 9, I believe. So page 9 should look like that. Okay, page 9. And it's mechanics and usage and correcting those run-on sentences. Now, we've done this a couple of times in the past, but let's just kind of remind ourselves what a run-on sentence is. So a run-on sentence contains two or more sentences that should be on their own, should stand alone. They have an example for you in our book. The circus came to town, the children were excited. Now that sentence is related, but there should be two separate sentences. The first one is, the circus came to town, period. Then we would write a whole new sentence that says, the children were excited, period. Now remember, whenever we make a new sentence, we need to have punctuation and capitalization. So the would be capitalized. So the circus came to town, period. I would put a period there. And then I would capitalize the children were excited. You can correct a run-on sentence by separating the two complete ideas into two sentences, or by rewriting it as a compound sentence. So we just talked about writing that one sentence into two separate sentences. Just like this. The circus came to town, period. The children were excited, period. Another way that you could write that, oops, I'm sorry, my camera got a little sideways there, is the circus came to town and, we use that comma, and the children were excited. We're going to tie those sentences together with a comma and. So when you go through this page, you're going to do that same thing. You're going to correct the run-on sentences by making them into two sentences. Okay? The crowd cheered, they clapped hard. I'm going to make that into two different sentences. The crowd cheered, period. Then I'm going to capitalize the next one. They clapped hard, period. Now, another way to do that would be to combine the two sentences using that comma and. So we would write, the crowd cheered, comma, and they clapped hard, period. So comma and ties those two sentences together. Go ahead and do that on 3 and 4. So you're going to take the dogs jumped through hoops, they jumped over each other, and make one of them into two separate sentences, and one of them you're going to combine with comma and. You're going to do that with those 4 sentences. All right. When you're finished, just put your name on it and put this back in your desk. Okay? If you have any questions, ask a neighbor first, look around, then you can come and talk to me if you really need to. But make sure that you're putting your name on it and placing it back into your desk, okay?